Hey, what's up everybody? V here, and I'd like to welcome all of you to my March 2017 manga pickup video. The stack is actually right here next to me. I have a fair amount of manga to show you, so without further ado, let's get right to it. So starting off, there's actually a light novel that I picked up on a whim. This is My Neighbor Totoro, the novel. And this book is so freaking adorable. I am a huge fan of Studio Ghibli, so anything that comes up, whether it be manga or a light novel or the like, I have to pick it up. So this really doesn't need an explanation. It's basically the story of My Neighbor Totoro in manga, or not manga. Boy, you can tell where my heart's at. But anyway, in a light novel form. And aside from the standard print text, you do have some pictures in here, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to come across those. You have artwork like this is basically what it is. So it's very basic, but it's very, very cute. So I definitely enjoyed it. And my next one here is actually a manga that I have not started reading yet. I kind of picked this up last minute. But we have Hollow Fields, the complete series, which contains the volumes 1 through 3. Again, I don't really know anything about this series. I just kind of picked it up on a whim because I got it cheap. But it is, according to the reading on the back, it has an all ages rating on it. So this should be appropriate for kids. But definitely, I'm excited to look into it and start reading it because I have looked at some of the artwork, took peeks at it, and it does look really, really cute. So I'll just open it up here, let you guys just take a quick peek. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll do a review on it. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so got a few here that are updates of series that I already own. We have Haikyuu Volume 9. Very, very good series. As I've said before, Haikyuu is a story about a sports manga about volleyball, which I'm not into sports, not into volleyball that much, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this series so far. I'm not totally caught up yet. My journey with Haikyuu has been really, really slow right now, but I am staying up to date with buying all the volumes. And as I've stated before, the series as of right now is getting a monthly release. So I think that is pretty cool because if you end on a cliffhanger or something, you don't have to wait too long for another volume. Alright, next one is One Punch. Sorry guys, that was horrible. One Punch Man Volume 11. I finally got caught up with reading One Punch Man, and oh my gosh, what an amazing manga. Whew! So freaking awesome, like the battle scenes, the artwork, everything. I cannot find a fault with this series, guys. I hope it just continues to be awesome. I know we're pretty much, I think we're caught up with the volumes in Japan. I could be wrong, so basically what that means is the releases are going to be a little slower. But nonetheless, freaking amazing series. One Punch Man, just, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the next one we have here is Puella Magi Tart Magica, The Legend of Joan of Arc, or Joan of Arc, Volume 1. And if you remember my last pickup video, I got Volume 3. I happened to be going to Barnes & Noble one day and saw that, and I'm like, you know what? I wanted to start in the Madoka Magica series, or you know, however you say it. So I figured, you know what, with me loving history and liking the historical figure of Joan of Arc, this would be a good place for me to start. Now, I have not started reading it yet. I might actually wait a while. I'm going to kind of put this on my backlog for a bit because there is a 4th volume, from my understanding, that comes out in September. So I'll probably just wait until I have all 4 volumes because right now I'm missing Volume 2 as well. So I'll probably just wait for all that and then start reading it. So it's going to be a little while before I get to that series. Now my next one is one that I've been waiting on for quite a while. We have Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Volume 1. So it looks like here there's going to be a Volume 2, but we'll see what happens with that. I'm a big Zelda fan. Now as far as the video games go, they're kind of touch and go for me. For every video game that comes out that I like, there's another one that comes out that I don't like. So it's kind of been 50-50. So hard telling, but for the most part, I love Zelda. I love the manga. I freaking love the Twilight Princess manga has got to be my absolute favorite. Now, one thing I do want to point out though is actually I think all of the Zelda manga up to this point had an all ages rating on it. But if you look on the back of this, yeah, it's a T right there. So a little more mature content. I don't really see anything extremely over the top right now. But it's definitely something that I wouldn't recommend younger kids get a hold of. So just keep that in mind. But again, Zelda Twilight Princess manga, phenomenal. Alright, the next one, this is a new series that I kind of went into blindly. I don't really know too much about it, so you guys are going to have to help me out here. But I have Sweetness and Lightning, Volume 1 and Volume 2. So from what I can understand, because I have looked into the series a little bit, about a little girl. It's just about a little girl and her father. A little more mature content than Yotsuba and, but kind of the same premise. But again, I don't really know too much about it, so I really can't give an accurate description or my honest opinion about it because I have not started reading it yet. But I am definitely looking forward to it. I just want to get a couple more volumes, though, before I start reading. But nonetheless, I'm going to put it on my backlog for a bit, but nonetheless, I am looking forward to when I actually start reading this. And another series that I have not started yet because I want to get all the volumes before I do so is Fruits Basket. We got Volume 9 and Volume 10. Again, a series that's on my backlog right now, but once I get all the volumes, I'm going to marathon through that thing like nobody's business. So I'm definitely excited for that. I just want to wait. I think Volume 12, which will be the last volume in the collector's edition, comes out in April, so I don't have that much longer to wait. And then I have not picked up Volume 11 yet, but I should be getting it here before long. So that's it. And then I have one more. Sorry for the shakiness. My table's a little unsteady. One other volume I wanted to show you, and this is a series that I have seen gets very mixed reviews. You either love it to death or you hate it with a vengeance, but that is Erased. This is the hardcover special omnibus edition. And what I've read of it so far, because I've read some of this online, I personally like it. Now, I mean, I know there might be people out there who think a little differently, but personally, I like Erased so far. Now, as we go on, however, that might change a little bit, but so far, so good for me. So, again, I haven't gotten far enough into it where I can give my honest opinion. You know, well, I shouldn't say that, but give a more accurate opinion on what I think of it. So, once I get more, I'll have a better idea of what I feel about it, so... Alright guys, that wraps up my manga pickup video for this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like what you see, again, by all means, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is V signing off. Have a good one.